Hugh Freeze has landed on his choices for offensive and defensive coordinator on his inaugural Auburn staff. Auburn Undercover can confirm the reports that started rolling in Sunday evening that Philip Montgomery, who spent the past 8 seasons as Tulsa's head coach, and Ron Roberts, who spent the past 3 seasons as Baylor's defensive coordinator, will be taking over Auburn's offense and defense. Montgomery compiled a 43-53 record as Tulsa's head coach, took the Golden Hurricane to bowl games in 4 out of his 8 seasons before the program decided to make a change at the end of this season. You'll remember those high-flying Baylor offenses from about 10 years ago under Art Briles. Well, Montgomery was the offensive coordinator for those for 3 seasons, including a stretch where Baylor put together the number 1 scoring offense in college football in back-to-back seasons. For 3 years prior to that, Montgomery was the quarterback's coach for the Bears, including the 2011 season when his star quarterback Robert Griffin III took home the Heisman Trophy. Robert spent the past 3 years at Baylor, including the 2021 season when the Bears finished top 10 nationally in defense and helped the program bring home a Big 12 championship. Roberts has more than 30 years of coaching experience, including 2 stints as a head coach, both at Delta State and Southeastern Louisiana. He also has a couple years of experience with Auburn defensive backs coach Zach Etheridge. They coached together when Roberts was the DC at Louisiana. Taking a look at Hugh Freeze's assistant staff, there's only 1 spot left on the 10-man assistant staff. In terms of on-field coaches, it will likely be wide receivers if Montgomery coaches the quarterbacks like he's expected to. You've got Montgomery as the OC, Jake Thornton, the offensive line coach who comes over from Ole Miss, Ben Agamawa, the tight ends coach who comes over from Liberty. Cadillac Williams will obviously coach the running backs. Jeremy Garrett comes over from Liberty to coach the defensive line. It's assumed, it is pretty much all but done, but not completely official, that Christian Robinson will be retained to coach linebackers and that Zach Etheridge will be retained to have some sort of role coaching the secondary. And then Wesley McGriff makes his return to Auburn for a 3rd assistant coaching stint, likely to have some sort of role in the secondary as well. Of course, there's a couple options there that could coach special teams. For Auburn Undercover and 24/7 Sports, I'm Nathan King.